Welcome back. Today we're running through Prelim 13. We've had quite a few people ask us if we could give them some hints and tips on how to ride the Prelim test. So I've tried to ride through and just give you little tips on the way as I'm riding through the test. I think the main thing is that you should enjoy it and not stress about it because it's supposed to be fun. You're not looking for the horse to look like it's in Grand Prix outline. You should have a little, slightly longer neck, the nose more to the vertical line. Don't get hung up too much on outline at this stage. Just the horse to be in a nice rhythm, working forwards to the contact, and you and the horse enjoying it a little bit. So in this test, the first movement is to track right. And what I find is it's always better to come in on the right rein if you're going to track right, but there are always exceptions to the rule. So if you've got something that really falls out through its left shoulder, you might find it better to come in on the left rein, because what will happen by the time you get to the end of the centre line, you'll have quite a drift to the left. So that can sometimes help you, or vice versa with the right shoulder. So we're going to come in, try and make best use of this corner and start looking for the marker now. And try and ride as forwards and as positive as you can, because that helps you stay straighter. At B, you ride a 20-metre circle. I like to turn the circle into a diamond shape. So I ride to a point on the centre line here, and I ride a point back to E, and then a point back to the centre line here, and a point back to B. That helps me keep a nice circle shape and make sure that I touch the side of the arena. So after the circle, we're going back down the centre line, and we've got to do some walk steps before X. So as you turn onto the centre line and you hit the centre there, make sure that you really establish the walk, and then back to trot. And then we're going to track left, so we have to try and make sure we follow a uniform bend. So at E, we ride a 20-metre circle. I'm going to go back to riding those points, that diamond, to see the centre line. Make sure I touch the other side of the arena at B here. And then on the second half of the circle, you do a give and retake. And it's a follow the horse's neck. And the horse should stay in a contact. So the give and retake of the rein, and that's in the Prelim 13 on the second half of the circle, about where I am now, is what you need to make sure you do is follow the horse's neckline with your hands, both hands, not to give and retake. You see many people doing it like this, or sometimes very quickly, but the judge needs to be able to see what you're doing, and if you do it too quickly, they could even miss it. So make sure that you do it over a horse's stride length. So it's give and retake, and the horse should stay soft and round and hopefully not go hollow and poke his nose. So at A, we do a 20-metre circle. Now it's really important to use this corner here because our circle hasn't started yet, so we want to make sure that we use that corner. Then we come into our 20-metre circle, and before X we pick up canter left. So you can use the curve to help you pick up the left canter. We don't use this corner, but we now do use this corner because the circle's finished. Then we go A, F, B, M, C, canter. We're just looking to keep a nice rhythm here. This is where a lot of people will get the horse running away from them. So at sea, a 20-metre circle, half halt, rebalance, keeping forwards to the contact. Make sure you touch the other side of the arena. Make sure you don't use this corner because it's still the circle. And here where we finish the circle, we go into the corner. So between C and H, medium walk, use this corner well, because as we come out of this corner, we're going into a free walk on a long rein, HXF, and that corner will help you start to get the neck out. You're looking for the nose to go a little bit in front of the vertical, the pole to be lower than the wither, and then some good ground cover. We could actually do with a bit more ground cover in this particular free walk. Come a little bit to the left hand side of the marker and use that point here to pick the horse back up, and really use your corner to your advantage to get that horse back together. Between F and A, working trot, and at A, a 20-metre circle. So I'm going to ride my point and not use that first corner. Ride my point again and pick up canter before X. Ride to the point, don't use that corner. Now go large. And to try to keep the regularity in the canter. So at C we circle right, so this corner we don't want to get into too much, but we do want to touch the side of the arena. And before X, come back to trot, touch this side of the arena, make our way back to C, and then the next corner we use. MXK, change the rein in working trot. I always tend to ride a little bit to the right hand side of the marker here so that I can really make good use of this next corner, because I need this to help me get up the centre line. So having made good use of the corner, I make the turn onto the centre line and my halt comes up between X and G. I want to keep him as straight as possible. I can have 1 or 2 steps of walk before I halt, just so that he can balance, and then I halt salute. So if you have any questions about today, anything you particularly want to know, just leave us a message in the comments below and we'll try and answer them for you. And don't forget to like and subscribe.